Well, the market rallied significantly today after the election days. What happened? Why would the market react this way? There has been a lot of capital sitting on the sideline in the past 9 months or a year during the election campaign, as uncertainty is the worst enemy for long-term capital planner and investor, because nobody knows which way this is going to go, right? Now that there's clarity, whether it's one way or another, the direction in the next 4 years is clear. So it would allow investor, business owner, executive to move forward with their capital planning and their investments. So the market in general is very upbeat. And in terms of economic policy, well, Trump's policy is more favored business. It's more business friendly, such as he promised to cut corporate tax from 21 to 15% versus Harris raising it to 28%. So it's more favorable to business, good for bottom line and also good for capital expenditure for future growth. So, and also other part of his policy call for deregulation, so it's less restrictive to business, such as banking, financial, technology, on cryptocurrency, etc. So we would expect to see more M&A, merging acquisition. There's going to be more public listing, IPO, and we also encourage more venture capital investment in startup. And there will be less roadblock or hurdles for a lot of those activities. So we should see a lot more activities in the market. So again, that's what driving the upbeat sentiment in the market today. So everything is trading higher. And in addition, his policy is favor the energy sector, the industrial sector, the financial sector. So you will see those sectors are jumping even higher than the other industry as well. And in addition, Trump promised higher tariffs on Chinese products. So we will see, more expensive import of goods from China. And that's why you also see that today, a lot of the Chinese stocks actually went down significantly. And with the American First policy, I would expect to see Trump will also apply the high tariff policy on trades with other countries as well. So it's going to be challenging, not only for China, but also other countries, especially with Canada and Mexico. The NAFTA or North American Free Trade Agreement is going to be up for renewal in 2026. So that's the second year in Trump's next term. So it will be challenging for those two countries. And for investor who invested in Canadian company or business in Mexico, relying heavily on exporting to the US, and we do need to consider these factors. And in addition to Trump winning the second term, while Republicans took the Senate and very likely, a good chance that they may take the House as well. So basically, the Republicans has no check and balance on their power. And given all the tax cuts, even though Trump promised to cut deficit, but I would say there's a good chance that they will continue on a deficit budget. So in other words, there will be high national debts in the US. One thing that investors should pay attention to is that both higher tariffs and also deficit spending, and those are inflationary elements. So we have to watch out on the inflations. And of course, what I just mentioned is just a fraction of all the changes that we can expect. And I'm sure you will hear from the media many other commentary and analysis on topic related to social and geopolitics, etc. I'll leave it to the other expert. But I think overall, in terms of economy, in terms of the markets, investment environments, investors are generally very upbeat. So that's why the market is forecasting there's better economic growth, there are higher GDP. Well, regardless of which candidate, party, platform, or policy that everyone aligned with, the most important is that now there's a result and Americans made their choice. And it's a very clear and decisive choice as well. So we should all respect that and we should all move forward. And for many business executive and also for investor, and now we have more clarity in the next 4 years to move forward. So we can choose whichever investment that align with our vision, our purpose, and our meaning. So if you want to learn more about how to integrate investing into everyday life and connect the dots as what happened around the world and use it to our advantage and choose and build wealth, so we can achieve our own financial freedom and independence. So we have our own choice and options in our life. Join my value investing program. Cheers.